Lemotion S1 or Inmotion S1. What is my thoughts about this electric scooter? Is it good? Is it bad? Is it one of the best for the price? If you want to know everything about it, stay tuned until the end of the video. Hi everyone, Marcos here from MADpack, and if you love ECs, PVs and everything that have a E of electricity, this is the place for you. And today we are going to talk about scooters. Yes, I know, I normally don't ride scooters, and it's definitely not one of those type of PVs that I enjoy a lot. But I have to say to you guys that I'm keeping this one, and you will understand why. This scooter has been amazing for the needs and for the things that I would like to use for. Slowly you will understand, but let's go from the top. And when you look to the top, you can see first of all that this handlebar is massive. So when you are on top of it, if you are small like me, it's quite tall. And when you talk about the handlebar, it's also quite short on the side. So your arms are quite close to each other. So it feels like almost like the ETWOW GT if you want. The good thing, if you use this in the city, it's much more comfortable, because obviously if you have a larger handlebar, it's better for high speed, but in a certain way, if you want to go through a very tiny place, it's better to have a shorter or not so wide handlebar, and that's definitely something that I like. And straight away when you just start riding, you feel that you are in a different category of electric scooters. Everything feels like more Chinese, and those small screens round. Here is completely different. So you have all these LEDs around, you have the display that shows you how fast you are going, how much battery you have. If you are basically curving, it's showing you if you are curving to the right or to the left. And by the way, you have LEDs on the bottom, so it's very visible during the night. Even when it's the end of the day, it's quite easy to see. And when you start curving, this changes to red. I'm not sure if you guys can see there, but I will try to show you in other footage. And it's very easy to change the modes. To be completely honest with you guys, I've been riding with this always in sport mode, because I like to go fast, and it's not that these scooters they go really fast. At least for me, that I'm used to use electric unicycles, and I normally ride around 42 to 44 miles per hour. This one you can easily do 36 kilometers per hour if I'm not wrong. If it's a little bit flat and it's going slightly down, you can reach the 40 kilometers that they advertise, but it's really hard for you to go above 36 kilometers per hour. When we talk about this closing mechanism, it's the best in his category. And as you can see, I don't know if you can hear, but it's now beeping saying that you are closing it, and it's not turning it off. And it's very easy to just open again and just close it, just one step. And this is not plastic, okay? Many of them, they have like a plastic filling. No, this is all in aluminum. And when you look to this, and that is one of the things that I don't like normally in scooters, is normally you have a lot of screws, and here you have a very small amount of screws. So it means that the maintenance on this scooter is lower than in other scooters. And when we talk about the mud guards, you have plenty of space, okay? So normally many times they are very narrow, very small, but here they are quite long. The only thing that I don't like, at least on the mud guard on the back, is that you have these massive holes, so the dust can go up and go directly to you when you are riding. But I never had any issues. At least I didn't ride this in the rain. But also, if you want, or if it's starting to rain, you don't have to worry about, because this is IP55 in all components. And you have up to IPS7 when we talk about the batteries, and the main board is IPX6. So don't worry about dust or water on this one. On the front, you are going to have some suspension that is adjustable, something that normally on this type of price you will not find. And we are talking about a scooter with 54 volts. Yeah, so this in this category is also the strongest scooter that I tried until today. Before was just a 46 volts, so plenty of power, but that is a downside. So the way that they have decided to produce this scooter is, on the beginning is not as fast as you would like, but after you just feel that the scooter just wants to go and go. In the beginning, a little bit slow, but it catches up and it starts to accelerate. When we talk about the profile of these tires, I like it because they are going to be much more stable than other scooters. What I'm saying with this is the profile of this is much more flat, okay? And these tires are tubeless tires. You can put some air, and also you are not concerned about having a flat tire, so definitely a plus. But like I was saying to you guys, this one is is a little bit more square, so it's more stable, and that is a big advantage because if you think about it, this bar is so tall and is so narrow that having a tire that is a little bit more flat on the bottom is going to allow you to be much more stable. I feel that in high speeds, that is a big advantage. And obviously, this will bring the comfort. And when we talk about comfort, like I was saying, you can adjust the suspension on the front, but also you have double suspension on the back. Definitely something that I really like on this one. And when we talk about the cable management, you just see two cables coming in here, going straight from the inside, and you don't see it anywhere else. Also something that you normally don't see in electric scooters. And another thing that you have to think about it, for this type of speeds, I never saw that so long. And also, even if this is not grip tape, it's just rubber, I feel that my feet, they are not falling apart. And even if you want to just put your feet a little bit more here on the back, and you want just to bring your body backwards and accelerate, I feel quite in control with this electric scooter. When we talk about the grips, I have to say to you guys that if you are small like me, they are quite thick, okay? But in the same time, they are very grippy. So something that I enjoy. Something that I don't like so much is having the brake on the left. At least for me, it's weird. I'm always used to start trying to brake with my right hand, and I don't have anything in there. So in the beginning, it was quite weird. And also, by the way, when we talk about the accelerator here, it's simply amazing because normally in this type of price, this is the part of your scooter that feels the cheapest. And here you feel that is the same quality that you find in all the scooter. When we talk about the belt, I don't really like this. I would like that they have choose to go with the same type of design that you have on the ETOL GT, so incorporate this belt on the scooter. So like this, it feels like they decided in the last moments, yeah, we forgot to put a belt there. So that is the only downside that I can really feel about the scooter. When we talk also about your stand, it's very easy for you to reach there. I thought it was not going to be so easily, but it is. And next to it, you have your charging ports. And that is one thing that I love on this one. Many charging ports, they are on the top or they are on the bottom. And many times when they are on the top, they are very close to your feet, so it's easy to hit and to open. Definitely not the best thing. If they are on the bottom, they open very easily, and also they are closer to the floor, they are closer to water to hit there. And when they are on the sides, they are much harder to open. That's an experience that I have with electric skateboards, that in the beginning, in previous years, like 4 years ago, majority of them, they had the doors on the bottom, and that was a big disadvantage because after a while, there was just opening. And in here, you are not going to have that. And these plugs, they are the standards now for the future when we talk about safety. So definitely points to go forward with the Lemotion S1 or the Inmotion S1 if you want. And this version is already the F, so it's basically a S1, but they allow you to go even faster than before. So this scooter can go, like I said, up to 40 kilometers per hour, but above 36 is very hard to go to those kind of speeds. Another thing that you can see, you have a lot of reflectors, so you are going to be visible between the reflectors, between the LEDs, and also you have a brake on the back, so definitely you are visible every single time that you hit. Even during the day is really visible, and I think it's in a good spot. And when we talk about battery, man, it's incredible. You have battery for a long period of time. The other day I was just going around with some friends. We've done 17.7 miles and I was still with 38% of battery. So if you want miles, you're going to have with this one. So that was the maximum amount of miles that I've done with this scooter in one shot. And definitely, I think that is more than enough for majority of you guys. But this scooter comes with a big price. And obviously, when I'm talking about price, I'm not talking about price money, but I'm talking about weight. So this one, when you close it, you are going to have, if I'm not wrong, is 24 kilos. So definitely it doesn't feel as light as, for example, the ETOL GT that you have 14 kilos. So it's much easier just to go inside the tube or go, this moment is a little bit more complicated. But anyway, when you have to use and go inside public transports or even to put on the back of a car, obviously the ETOL GT is a better option, but it's not as stable. Is not as well built as this one, and even I'm talking about one electric scooter that is considered like the king of the electric scooters when we talk about city experience. So you want something that is light, that is well built. The ETOL GT is definitely, when I'm talking about the 2020, is definitely considered one of the best in this category, and this one is definitely my favorite because you are going to have more miles, it feels more well built. It feels more fancy if you want. But like I said in the beginning of this video, I was saying to you guys that I'm going to keep this scooter. Some of my friends, they was joking with me saying, you are a traitor, you are just going to turn your back to electric unicycles, but it's a completely different thing. And even today, my good friend River is here. We was just filming some footage for the X-Way Hub Max or X-Way Max Hub. I always get confused which one it is. Definitely check this video because it's an amazing electric skateboard, but it's not about that we are talking in this video. One of the reasons why I go back and forth from electric unicycles to electric skateboards, and in this time with electric scooter, is because they are two devices that I normally don't ride so fast. And if I go in a group ride, I'm not going so fast because majority of my friends, they just want to go around, just seeing the views. My wife definitely is not a fast rider, and in those moments I feel that going on my electric unicycle, if it's in a place that I already know, is basically annoying because it's too slow for me, because I like to ride my electric unicycles at more than 40 miles per hour. In here, I'm just enjoying that vibe to go slowly, just looking around, and obviously safety is the most important thing for me, and I feel safe here. I feel safe on this X-Way, and that's why I'm going to keep it. It's fancy, it looks nice, it's well built, it's fast enough to go to the group rides, you have battery enough for what I need even for the group rides, and that's the main reason why I'm keeping it. And obviously if you are searching for a scooter that have all these features that I just told, the Lemotion S1 or Inmotion S1F is definitely the choice for you. If you have any questions about this one, leave in the comments below. My name is Mark, this is MADpack. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, comment below, smash the thumbs up, do whatever you want, but always with a smile on your face, and I hope to see you in the next one.